Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Welcome to the Scale Model Outlaw. If it's your first time showing up, we appreciate you stopping by. Hope you like what you see. If you do like what you see, leave us a comment down there below in the comment section, or maybe a big old thumbs up. We like them big old thumbs ups. And a subscribe would be nice. Don't cost nothing, and we appreciate them. Returning viewers, as always, I know you guys hear the same thing over and over every time you start one of my videos, but I can't express it enough. We appreciate all y'all, the new guys, the return viewers, everybody's appreciated. Thank y'all so much. Today, super special day. Got some stash ads. You saw that in the description, but I've got stash ads from JaxCon. Stash ads from Jimmy Flintstone showed up. I ordered them directly. I did not get the Jimmy Flintstone stuff at JaxCon. I ordered that directly from Jimmy. And our J.R. Salvino's Kid of the Month arrived, which is ironic because it's a couple days after the Daytona 500. So I've opened everything up. I'm going to tell you, I ain't going to lie. I came to work. It showed up at my work, so I had to have a sneak peek. But I think you guys are going to love everything that we got. Some super, super, super cool stuff. A couple of the kits we picked up are doubles, ones we already have. But you know how it is. If you got one, you need two. And if you got two, you need three. And you can't have three because three is an odd number. You got to get four or five or whatever. You just got to have them. It's an addiction, y'all. It's an addiction. All right, so before we get into all the stash ads, let's hear from our awesome sponsors. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. It's always good to hear from our sponsors. Well, there was one thing in the introduction that I forgot to mention. We got some new shop cards to talk about. Some of them I got, well, one of them I got naturally, and then the other ones I got from going to JaxCon this past weekend. Mr. Rick at Skeletal Remains gave us a really cool card up there at JaxCon. And his card even comes with this cool looking skeleton. Well, he's on backwards right now, but I must have messed him around. Or maybe he's supposed to be backwards. Okay, well, his feet are backwards. But super cool. I thought that was great. He walked up and handed me that, and I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? So, Rick, thank you, sir. Go, you guys, if you're not subscribed to Rick, go check him out. Skeletal Remains, Scale Auto Restoration. Super nice guy, doing some cool work over there. Check out the skeleton with the beer. That would probably be me, maybe on the motorcycle, or maybe trying to come up behind and steal the booze off the back of the motorcycle. But that's a super cool card. Thanks, Rick. We appreciate you, my friend. We are going to find a special spot for your skeleton here on the old workbench. And next up, Snappy Pappy, Mr. Fred Henry from West Georgia Rods and Customs. Guys, I got to see that car in person, and I got to tell you, Mr. Fred does some amazing work. That car is the fitment, the detail, it's clean. And I think that's probably the one thing that stood out the most to me was the fitment of everything, how well it went together. I mean, it was put together. They didn't go together. It was put together. It just looked, it looked as real could be to me. That was a great car. This is another one of his cards. I believe that's the old chicken and beer car, but I think it was a Darrell Waltrip car. But either way, super cool car. Mr. Fred, thank you, sir. Or Snappy Pappy, thank you, sir. We appreciate you. And next up, and I can even talk about this guy because he's already put the word out there. Mr. Brian from Got Fuels. Mr. Brian took home a big award. I believe it was, I don't want to say it wrong, but it was like the guy that was in charge, it was his choice of the pickups. And that was Brian's USAC build. If you guys haven't seen that, you can check out my videos or go to Got Fuels Model Car Garage. Brian's got a video up there of it. super awesome build. Brian was a super nice guy. I've got all the three guys that I've mentioned already. I've got to meet them in person for the first time, and just open arms, very accepting, and they took me right in and was talking to me and taking time out of their day to make sure that I wasn't just standing over in the corner swatting flies. Can't thank all three of the guys enough. That's super awesome time. I'm looking so forward to Acme. It's going to be a great time. And then, last but not least, we got one the conventional way. Mr. Jeff from Jeff's Model Garage mailed us this super cool card. Says it's established in 2008, YouTube. So if you guys are not subscribed to Jeff at Jeff's Model Car Garage, go check him out. I think probably one of the best stickers that I've ever seen, and it absolutely makes some 100% sense. I don't build it hoping for your approval. I build it because it meets mine. Amen, my brother. Amen. Y'all be sure and go check out each one of those guys. Rick, Skeletal Remains, Brian at Got Fuels, and Fred at West Georgia Rods and Customs. You guys go check all those channels out. If you ain't subscribed, give them a big thumbs up. Give them a subscribe and let them know the old outlaw sent you. All right, next up. As many of you know, we went to JaxCon, and I personally cannot go to a model event without buying a model, and I'm pretty sure that probably resides with most people. So let me show you what I picked up at JaxCon. Starting with this beauty. Now, many of you know that I am a AMC buff. I love anything AMC. Jeep, Pacers, and we got a couple of those too. Anything made by AMC. They were the small guy back in the day. They fought hard. I can't tell you that they built the best cars ever because, well, they frankly didn't. But really cool cars, a lot of really cool cars, and I love them. Now, I did not buy this directly. You see, it's an MCW product. I did not buy this directly from MCW. However, it is an MCW product, and I got a really good deal on it. But what I noticed about this, and I showed it to some of the other fellas, it's a resin kit, but the detail on it is really, really nice. You can see the rag top because it's got a rag top, not a convertible, but a vinyl top or whatever you want to call it. And you can actually see it in the print on this resin kit. So this is really cool. We were trying to figure out, many of us sat down, and it's probably either an AMT or a Johan. I think originally it was a Johan because Johan, look at that. You can even see in the back quarter panel. Look at that. It says 327. It's printed plenty high enough, but my old eyeballs can't see it. I believe it says 327 on there. But anyway, we believe that it was originally either an AMT. I personally believe it was a Johan promo kit. Because if you take the frame here and flip it over, it actually talks about some of the upgrades that they had. Take, for instance, the ceramic muffler so it wouldn't rust. They would advertise these things on the cars as promos at the dealership to get people to buy. 32,000 mile chassis lube, deep coil springs, double safety brakes, coil spring seats. I mean, this was all stuff they would stamp on the bottom of these. So as you were looking at the car completed at the dealership, you could flip it over and the salesman would be like, oh yeah, look at, this is some of the highlights. 4,000 mile oil charge. So you can go 4,000 miles. Back then, 3,000 miles was an oil change. So I'm sure that was cool. But the detail, and for those of us that were with me when I was looking at them, and we talked about glass, it does come with glass. I didn't think it did. We didn't dig into the box deep enough. But I think it was either me and Fred, Brian, Mr. Tom, somebody. We all looked at it. But they said that most of them didn't come with glass. This one did. That is super cool. All right. I know I use super cool a lot, right? So I need to maybe find another word. I just get excited about it because it's super cool stuff. But it is a 66 Rambler Ambassador. Not just an AMC, but a 66 Rambler Ambassador. I will most likely do it up in the NASCAR style, which if I close the lid, you'll be able to see that. Probably be in this style. I do like that yellow, that camel yellow from, I believe it's Tamiya has that camel yellow. It's a really cool color. In fact, I know it's Tamiya because Jason over at Blue Ox was talking about camel yellow in one of his videos because he's going to paint the Bronco up that way. But anyway, I'll end up doing it in the NASCAR style for sure. Next up, and again, guys, I'm not going to tell you a lie. I looked at all these kits, and this one I actually tinkered with for just a minute. But it's the 54 Hudson Hornet Special. This kit is really nice. And I'm either going to make a lot of people go, that's cool, or make a lot of people go, that's nuts. But check out this body, y'all. I want to go ahead and take the chassis out. It's got a two-piece chassis. It's got its own frame and the chassis. I'm not going to do a complete unboxing. We'll maybe do that when we actually start on it, but I wanted to show you the body on this thing. If you look, from the back of the front wheel all the way back to the rear bumper is flat. With those skirts on it, it's dead flat. If you watch my video, you guys know that I found a die-cast Mustang and I wanted to do something with these rear wheels. I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek, little sampling, but we can get those in there like that. Tell me that's not cool. If you're a purist, you can't stand it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, it's going to be hard to get it all up in there and get an axle in between it as far as, you know, the plastic that goes around it to show the differential, but I think that's super cool. And these would be the front tires. Now, I'll grant you, we're going to have to tuck them. We'll have to cut a lot of this out to put up in there, to get them stuffed up in there to where they're level. But come on, guys. That, just like that, it looks good. Can you imagine if this tire's got as much sticking out as this tire? And then there may or may not be plans for a IcemanCollections.com Viper V10 to go in it, maybe. I'm just, you know, I got some other stuff I got to get done, but this one really got me thinking, man. I'm excited about this old 54 Hudson Hornet Special. All right, let's get it back together and get it out of the way so we can move on to the next one. Now, I did not go nuts at JaxCon. I wanted to, but with the resources, and it's the wrong time of the year for me. I'm a small business owner, so it's tax season for me. I got to pay all these taxes, so I don't dare spend a whole bunch of money. But we got two that we already have in the stash. We'll show them together. This is the AMT Richard Petty Dodge Dart. It's still sealed. Excuse me. And the Jim Cushman, we'll put them, I think, I can only show one at a time. I don't think my camera's I'm sorry, guys. I think I was on a live the other day, and I think it was Chuck or Terry that was sick, and I think I got sick from them via the live on YouTube. But anyway, we got the Jim Cushman Plymouth Duster. Yes, I know, we already have two of these, but at the same time, you can paint them up different colors, get different decals for them, and then you got a whole new car. And the number 43 Richard Petty Dart. I do love that car. It's just a super cool car. And yes, I know we already got 3 of those, but now we got another one. And but the same thing, you can do them up in different colors and you know, put them on display. You have a black one, a red one, you can put all different decals on them. But super cool cars. And the thing is, you go to these shows, you get them at such great deals that it's hard to resist. The Polar Lights Buddy Baker car. I've actually been looking for this one. I've got a few of the Polar Lights car, but I did not Polar Lights NASCARs, but I did not have this one. I won't take it out of the box because it's sealed up. I'm still looking for that Torino. I know they're out there, but trying to find one at the right price. I think I paid, I know I paid $10 for each one of those, the Richard Petty and the Jim Cushman car. I think I paid 10, maybe 15 for this one. If you can stand to wait at the end, by the end of the show, they get some really good discounts. But if your luck's anything like mine, by the time you wait to the end of the show, somebody's already bought the kit you were looking at. This kit's cool. Bought this 64 Thunderbolt. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've seen the Revell version, and this is a Revell kit, but I've seen the one with, I should say that I've seen the one with the box art on it. I'm assuming that it's the same as this one. I do not know. But I'm excited about it because it's a real, 64 Thunderbolt SS. It's a Falcon, I believe, is what that is. Yeah, it's Falcon. Because no, it could be a Galaxy. It could be either one. But it's a stock eliminator. Super cool kit. I'm just excited about getting it open, but we're going to leave it sealed for now and let it sit there on the shelf until we're ready. It says it's limited edition model kit 1 of 5,000. So pretty cool. And again, I paid, I don't know, it wasn't enough. I got a great deal on it because when I bought this, I bought something else that was really cool. And he gave me a deal. This one, hang on, I'm trying to put it back in the box. I took it out and was peeking at it, but I don't know if it's all going to show up on the cam, but the Galaxy trailer. So the same guy that had the Galaxy trailer had the 64 Thunderbolt. So I bought these as a package, and I know what I paid. I paid $30 for both kits. So I don't know how you want to break it up, but there's two different kits. This is the one with the toe behind. The gooseneck was different. It's a different one. That's why they got the sticker on here to let you know this is the one. So this one's a 36-foot triaxle tag-along. We can open this one up. It looks a lot like every other trailer kit you've ever seen. But I've got some plans to build a slam dually. I got some plans to build some trucks that would be able to pull it. So I was thinking I might do this kit up and then the 64 Galaxy together. Put the Galaxy and the dually together and make something that way. But we'll see what happens. But when you got a chance to buy this Galaxy kit and the 64 Falcon for $30, it's super hard to pass it up. And last but not least, from JaxCon, I bought this for twofold. First of all, because I got a really good deal on it. And secondly, I wanted to show people that maybe had never been to the shows or whatever, or new to the hobby. You can go to these shows, and if you're a collector and you want it in the box and you want it all pristine, you can go there and get that. But if you're somebody that wants to build one or hasn't built one in a long time and you're not sure if you want to do it, go to a show. Just go on the old internet, Google model shows, they'll pull them up. You can buy these kits in these bags like this because this is a builder's dream, right? I don't care about the box. I want the stuff that's inside. So somewhere along the way, this box has been destroyed. Somebody lost it or whatever, but the contents are all still in the bag. This Cadillac, if you go on to eBay, this Cadillac is selling for north of 40, at least $30, $40 from the old flea bay. I bought this kit in the bag by itself, my only purchase from the vendor, and I paid $7.50 for it. What a deal. And it's all there. Everything is there. So again, if you're somebody that's wanting to get back into the hobby or new to the hobby, or if you have somebody that you want to introduce to the hobby and you got a show that's coming up, go to it. You get such good deals at these shows, and these vendors are all small guys that, there's very few people in the modeling world that are corporation other than the Revells and that sort of thing. But go there, support a local guy, and get a really good deal on some really cool kits. All right, so that's my haul from JaxCon. Next up, what's in the box? Well, that kind of gives it away if we turn it the right way around. That word right there kind of gives it away, what's in the box. Yepper, guys, JR Saldino, Kid of the Month. I know what it is, but I'm not going to tell you until we open the box, because this is one of the ones I like. This is one of One of the cool kits. And guess what? Another set of free Camaro stickers. That's like 3 months in a row, guys. Get something else in there. No, look at there. They knew I was going to stub my toe. It's actually a Camry decals. So I apologize, JR Salvinos. You did trick me. All right, what do we got here? Number 19 Bass Pro. That's going to be a newer car. It's probably but I got one in here. It's got my eye, guys. I can't stay away from it. Look at here. Look at here. Look at here. The Junior Johnson number 11 Mountain Dew. I believe that was a Darrell Waltrip car. Darrell Waltrip drove that. Pretty positive. I'm sorry. I'm busy looking at it, not showing you guys. For those of you that don't know, if you're a member of the JR Salvino's Kid of the Month Club, whenever you order, you get your kit every month, they send you extra decals, just random extra decals, and you can use them for all kinds of stuff. But this month we got the Junior Johnson, and we got the Camry, and then the number 19 Bass Pro Shop. I think that's a newer setup, though, to be honest with you. Looking at the windshield, and it's a newer setup, I'm pretty sure, but cool. Definitely cool. And, of course, what's underneath? The super cool stuff. The Budweiser number 11 Junior Johnson race car. This is my era, guys and gals. How's that for cool? Make car number 11 or car number 12. So you can get either one. It's either one of those cars. That's going to be the Monte Carlo 1984 Monte Carlo. Nice stuff. JR Salvino's kits are just amazing. They do make a lot of the new cars or next gen, whatever you want to call it. I'm not a fan, but I definitely like their kits. And it's not that there's anything wrong with these guys. It's just different from what I'm used to. So I don't follow along like we used to. But anyway, good, cool stuff. Cool stuff. JR Salvino's Kid of the Month. You don't have to be a member of the Kid of the Month. You can go to their website, order up anything you want. And next up, this is one I'm really excited about, guys. Oh, let's turn it around so you might be able to catch a glimpse. This is my Jimmy Flintstone box. Mr. Jimmy Flintstone sent us some stuff. Well, we ordered some stuff from Mr. Jimmy Flintstone. Let me make sure I'm clear on that. We ordered some stuff from Mr. Flintstone, and he was kind enough to get it to us as quick as he could. And there's some neat stuff in here. Yes, I know. I've already opened it. I like how he wrote on the, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can move it towards you where you can see it. He wrote on the inside of the flap, sent free stuff. that kind of says it all, doesn't it? I know I got some free stuff in here. All right, we're going to go ahead and take the big box down. I'm going to set this part aside because I know what it is and I don't want to open that yet. Sorry, guys, coughing up a storm over here. I know the video is dragging on, but got to get everything. I got to show you guys everything we got. What did we get here from Mr. Flintstone? You probably will never guess. Kind of looks like a Magnum from back in the day, but nope. Nope, nope, nope. It's a Pacer. You guys know I'm working on my Pacer. And I blacked out mine, but this is a Pro Mod Pacer. I found this on his website and had to have it. Super cool. I'm excited about getting the body cleaned up and building this thing. This is going to be fun. I do have to finish my other Pacer first, but what a cool, cool, cool Pacer. I'm excited about that one. All right, let's get that put away. That's one we ordered, but then he sent us a freebie, which I'll show you. Here's our freebie. If I'm not mistaken, and I could be, but that is the Dodge Charger Pro Mod body. All stretched out, ready to go. Oop, there's something stuck to it. But yep, that's definitely a newer, what was that? The 80s, late 80s, early 90s Charger. That's cool. But it's a Pro Mod as well. Get some big tires up underneath there and make it go fast, fast. Alright. Alright, so here we go. Let's get the big old bag out now. I had been looking at this particular product from Jimmy for a while. And admittedly, when I opened it up today, it wasn't what I thought it was. But I was still super impressed and super happy with it. I don't know if you've all have seen it or not on his website. But this is a Peterbilt truck that he's got. The name escapes me right now, and I probably should have gotten that before I got up here to tell you. But Mean 18, that's it. Look at that. It says Jimmy underneath. Got a little tag under there. But this, I thought it was more of a kit. I thought it was a put-together thing. So when I first got this piece, I was like, oh, okay. It's not what I thought, but it's still cool. Then I dug through the box and started getting the rest of the pieces. It technically is a kit. It's just a little bit different from your average kit. You got some frame pieces here that go with it. Rear tires. I won't take it all out, but oh, you gotta see the rear tire. It's even got the naked lady on the mud flap now. If that ain't truck driver, I'll give you 10 minutes to draw a crowd, and then I'll kiss your butt, because that's truck driver. Mr. Brian, you got fuels. If you're watching this, I know you can appreciate the naked lady on the mud flap. Let me check out, see what else is in here, because I want to show you the stacks for sure. The stacks are so cool. There's the fuel tank. Looks like we got some spinners of some sorts, lights. These are the lights that go on the top up there. Fuel tanks. So cool. All right, so there's another box that's got the... keep bending down over here. I'm too old to bend over like this, guys. Let's make some room so we don't not get in the screen. All right, we're going to scoot that guy up there just off screen. Scoot that guy up there just off screen, but we'll be able to reach them. There they are. There's the stacks. I pulled these things out, and I was like, that is amazing. Those are so cool. So cool. All right, I don't want to take them out of the package again because I don't want to break them, ruin them, or whatever. But these guys essentially go together just like this. So you got these big old stacks on this truck, and it's so cool. Guys, go to jimmyflintstone.com. Check out his stuff. He's got some really, really cool stuff. He's not a sponsor or anything like that, but we enjoy good stuff, and when we see something, we want to share it with the community. And this thing, I've been thinking about this since I pulled it out. How am I going to do it? Am I going to brush it? Am I going to airbrush it? Am I going to paintbrush it? I think it's going to be a combination thing. But wow, it's so cool, and it's heavy. Boy, really heavy. So excited about building this. It took a little while to get here. Jimmy was sick, and he let us know that he was running behind and all that, which is part of it, guys. It happens, but we got it, and we're super proud to have it and excited about building it up. Like I said, man, that is too cool. I think I'm trying to figure out which way is which. Looks like that might go like that, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I got to look at it, but still cool, man. It's just freaking cool. All right, guys. That's about all we got for today. I don't see anything else that I forgot to tell you about. Now I got to pick up this mess and put it all away. But as always, go down and check out Rick at Skeletal Remains. or Scale Auto Restoration. And then be sure and check out Jeff at Jeff's Garage. Got Fuels, West Georgia Rods and Customs. All those guys are awesome. Be sure and check those guys out. Be sure and go to Jimmy Flintstone. Check out his stuff. If you're interested in his stuff, check it out. Got neat stuff. And, sorry, packaging up as we're talking, guys. But the J.R. Silvinos, go check them out. And, of course, our sponsors. We love our sponsors. ScaleFinishes.com and IcemanCollections.com. When you go to ScaleFinishes.com, load up your cart with their awesome products. Scroll to the bottom of the checkout page. You'll see a spot for a discount code. Put in Outlaw10. That's Outlaw10 in capital letters. And get you a 10% discount on all their paint products, all their sanding products, everything they got, you get 10% off. Same way with IcemanCollections.com. We all know he's got some awesome stuff. If you've been following along, we did a sponsor video on him last night and shared it with everybody with that awesome 327 that he just put out and those super cool long tube headers. So when you get to IcemanCollections.com, get your cart loaded up, scroll to the bottom of it. He also has a discount code there. You're going to put in Outlaw10. That's Outlaw10, no capital letters. Just Outlaw10, and that'll get you a 10% discount. So until then, y'all be safe. Have fun. I hope to see you on the lives. We appreciate you tuning in. Have fun, be safe, and keep on modeling.